We begin in Alberta. The province is in crisis mode at this hour. Officials declaring a province-wide state of emergency over an outbreak of wildfires they describe as unprecedented. While we watch for their latest update, we know almost 25,000 people in northern and central areas have fled flames from their homes, even hospitals. Thousands more are on evacuation alerts. Now, dozens of wildfires are raging out of control at this hour. Firefighters from other provinces are arriving in Alberta today to help. Unseasonably hot and dry conditions have created the perfect recipe for disaster. Now, for the latest, let's turn to Nancy Carlson, host of CBC News at 6 in Edmonton. Nancy, thanks for joining us. Give us an update on the state of emergency and fire threat right now in Alberta.
Yeah. Thanks, Travis. So information is coming in as the morning kind of picks up a little bit here. You know, we're getting a better lay of the land as to what the situation for the wildfires are like here in Alberta. So as you mentioned, like 24,000 people have been evacuated. We're looking at more than 100 fires still burning in the province. We're looking at close to 350,000 hectares of land have burned. That's since the beginning of the year. To put that into perspective, for people across Canada, that's more than the area of the entire province of PEI. So Bill Blair has issued a statement, the ministry's office has issued a statement saying that they are monitoring the fires, and Minister Blair has been in touch with his counterparts. They have not received any formal request from the province for federal assistance, but they are standing by ready to assist however they can. That emergency, that provincial state of emergency means that the provincial government has a higher level of coordination, around the clock monitoring of the situation, and of course access to emergency money. Now, all of those evacuees woke up this morning wondering if today was the day that they were going to be allowed to go home. Many of them are staying here in Edmonton, and we caught up with some of them to hear how they're feeling and where they're at.
Trying to figure out what we got to do. And that's the biggest thing is, you know, knowing when we can go home. I know I'm not the only person, you know, there's Drayton, Fox Creek, Piers, Knighton. There's a bunch of people that are going through the same stuff, so they're in the same boat, and I don't know, it just sucks.
The Red Cross supplied us with a hotel for the last 2 nights, and they've now extended it to 7 days, and they're paying for it, so that's all good. And then all the meals here in the expo are paid for, and clothing, blankets, pillows, everything is all supplied, so it's really nice.
We don't know if our stuff's okay or if everybody who all got out is the big thing. I think I know I was looking for a friend of mine yesterday. She finally got here, thank God. But yeah, it's a big concern because we don't know where everybody went.
Another concern people have in the Drayton Valley and Edson area is the concern about looters. 4 people have been arrested, and RCMP say that was in relation to a break and enter at a gas station in Drayton Valley. They're trying to determine if there are more suspects, and they are looking at CCTV footage, and so there is that concern. And also, evacuees are also hoping that there's going to be a little bit of a crackdown on the misinformation that's being spread. They're hoping to get more clarity today to figure out what the situation is as they remain out of their homes.
Yeah, that looting situation definitely disturbing. You know, Nancy, I was talking to the mayor of Rainbow Lake, a small community in northwestern Alberta, last night. Now, that community evacuated. Everyone is in high level right now and they're safe, but the mayor was telling me, you know, this could change in an instant based on the weather. Everyone in Alberta right now has their eye to the sky. What's the forecast for today and in the coming days?
Yeah, so thankfully it is expected to cool down a bit. Today there is a chance of rain in many parts of the province, including where those fires are mainly burning. So that's to the northwest of Edmonton here, so to the north and to the west. So there is a chance of rain and cooler temperatures. The wind, though, that is still an issue. Winds gusting up to potentially 60 kilometers an hour. And of course, there is also the air quality statement because of all the smoke. So there are a number of factors. And again, people are going to be watching that throughout the day, and we'll continue to bring you updates as this situation unfolds here in Alberta.
Yeah, I know your team is on top of it. Nancy, appreciate that update. That's the CBC's Nancy Carlson in Edmonton.